and it's under the category of meniscal testing. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you this one because there's so many steps and stages to it. I will do the whole thing as the test as a whole, and then I will break it down into what I'm looking for where. So, first, it's called McMurray's Meniscal test. You have to bend the knee fully, grasp the joint line, internally and externally rotate the tibia, listening for clicking, popping, snapping. Any pain?
No.
Okay, I'm going to externally rotate, apply a valgus force as I move into extension. Any pain?
No.
Come back up to full flexion, rotate again. Any pain? Internally rotate and apply a varus force as I move into extension. That's one test. So, key points. If you're here, it's not gonna matter. You need to be in full flexion, not of the hip, but of the knee, so you can compress the posterior horns of the menisci against the femoral condyles. Palpating the joint line and rotating, again, we're looking for clicking, snapping, popping, which is often associated with a meniscal injury, and pain. Okay? So, because he's in full flexion and I'm doing a rotation too, I'm kind of grinding the menisci against the femur. That in itself might be enough to stop the test. If there's no pain, when I do external rotation, meaning pointing the heel in towards the midline, I'm also pushing in with a valgus force. That opens up the inside, which tests the medial meniscus. Okay? That's not the end of the test. That's the first half of it to test the medial side. Coming back up, rotating, any pain? Again, palpating the joint line, and then heel out, pull out, or internal rotation varus force, test the lateral side. Any pain?
This one's easy.
Easiest one we've done yet.
Looks fun. It is.
If you get McMurray's meniscal test and your suspicion is that it's a medial meniscus that's injured, in an OP situation, you still have to do the second half of the test.
Would you
Wait,
test
can
the
you
lateral
repeat that?
first?
No,
Okay.
it's always medial first and lateral.
Okay.
I didn't hear it.
So if you, like say you get a case in an OP that says, you know, you suspect that they have a medial meniscus tear, you still can't just stop at the part where you're testing the medial meniscus.
What if it tests positive?
Yeah, I would still do the lateral side
Okay.
too,
Just
because both sides might be injured.
The whole thing is one test.
The whole thing is one test. I think that's the biggest thing that confuses people, and there's a lot of steps to it, right?
so with this test, you don't stop when there's pain. You still just go through the whole thing.
Well, I'll stop the motion. If he's like, ow, I'm not gonna move him into full extension. I'll
Okay,
come back
then
up
you'll
to
just-
flexion and test.
Really good acting, isn't it?
Okay, just try that.